Hey guys, Resurfing here. So, I'm playing some more Yakuza 5 because I've been having a lot of fun. It's going to be attested to by the fact that the last stream went for over 4 hours, which was not the plan. Alright. We're not going to the TV station yet. I want to do some side stuff first. Okay, we'll do the idle handshake events in Glory 1. Especially since we actually know how to do this. Uda-san, some more San is here. Hello, everyone. Oh, Haruka-san, how have you been?
Hi.
Fine, thank you. I'm excited to be here today. We're excited to have you. I can always count on you to do a great job. Just really do my best. Oh, Lenny, are you comfortable with how handshake events work now? Actually, I'm still a little nervous about these kinds of things. Not a problem. Would you like a reminder on how everything's going to go? Nope. No, that's alright. I don't want to keep the guests waiting. Should we get started? Yes, excellent. Alright. People, about ready to get started. So letting the guests in.
緊張する。
よろしくお願いします。
頑張って。
頑張ります。ありがとうございます。
もうすぐだ。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。何話そう。
よろしくお願いします。
テレビ見たよ。
ちょっと待ってね。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
緊張する。綺麗っす。
ちょっと待ってね。ありがとうございます。
可愛いんだろうな。
よろしくお願いします。
応援してるよ。
頑張ります。ありがとうございます。
何話そう。綺麗っす。
またまた。ありがとうございます。
Got to the third bar, which is my main
緊
goal.
張する。
よろしくお願いします。
輝いてるよ。
ちょっと待ってね。ありがとうございます。
楽しみだな。
Alright, we did fine. That was so much fun. Good job, Haruka-san. Thank you, Uda-san. Handshake event went extremely well today. Well, the fans seem pleased. Yes, I really enjoyed getting the chance to meet and talk to the fans directly. Glad to hear it. We're all very pleased with how the day turned out. So I've already discussed your compensation with your agency. Okay, thank you. I want to add in a little something extra from me. Really? Are you sure? Absolutely. Just a small thank you for all your hard work. Oh, thank you so much. Got a club sandwich. Don't mention it. I look forward to our next event together. Yes, me too. Thanks for having me.
うまくいったよね。
Gift us a ride from a fan. Okay. A fan letter. Oh, wow. A fan letter. Never thought I'd see the day when I'd actually be getting a fan mail. I wonder what everyone back at Morning Glory would say. Hold on. Stir clubhouse sandwich. This letter from Advan allows her idle heat to last even longer. Yes. Yes, I don't care about that. Alright. Alright, one question was answered anyway. Idle handshake event in Sudenbori. 2, or an idle comes to Sudenbori 2. Yeah, okay. We're going to do courtesy calls then. Wait around at Sudden TV to increase your publicity, because this is story-wise anyway, so we're going to have to do it. Well, thank you for everything. I'll be seeing you. You bet. Thanks for stopping by. See you. Phew, that does it for making the rounds. I better get back to the agency. Oh, that's that comedian who's famous for reading palms. Shuhei Shimada-san. Ooh, it's actually him. He says his readings are scarily accurate. I just wanted to have him read my palm one day. Huh? Isn't that girl? It is. You're Haruka-chan, aren't you? From the Princess League? Yes, that's right. I'm Haruka Sawamura. It's very nice to meet you. That's a good, strong greeting. I like it. I'm Shuhei Shimada. I've been watching you on TV. Oh, thank you. I see you on TV all the time, too. Really? That's nice to hear. See me doing my palm readings on celebrities, huh? Yes, and I've always wondered what you'd say about me. Oh, yeah. Well, now's your chance to find out. Let's have a look. Really? Wouldn't mind? Of course not. How about your hand? Alright. Let's see. Oh, look at that. You have a cross in your heart line, what's called an embroilment mark. It's pretty rare. What, an embroilment mark? What's that? You see, you often get caught up in trouble with those around you, even though you yourself haven't done anything wrong. That's not wrong. Sound familiar? Yes, incredibly. That's amazing. Things really are as accurate as they say. What else does my palm tell you? Let's see. What else? Oh, look at these. This is unusual too. What is it? Grief lines. They show just how much pain and sadness he'd been through. Does that seem accurate? Yes, I'm afraid it does, more than I'd care to admit. Yeah, well, it's pretty uncommon for someone of your young age to have been through so much already. But with these lines, I've had some difficult experiences, but on the other hand, they're often big-hearted and kind. Is that you? Oh, I don't know. I guess it isn't really for me to say. And that confirms it. Ah, guess you got me there. Wait a minute. Look at this. What is it? It's about time to go, Shimada-san. Oh, okay. Thanks. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take up your time. No, that's alright. Hey, good luck on the Princess League. Put on a few shows to your opponent, T-Set. They take a lot of pride in their work, don't they? You may have a tough time beating them. Yes, I'm afraid you might be right. Tell the truth, they're the most professional of all the idols I've worked with. They have the show's format and all their lines down pat. It may look easy, but I can tell they really put in a lot of time and effort behind the scenes. Yes, I agree. Who knows if I even have a shot against them. Oh, don't give up now. You may have been through a lot, but those experiences have made you stronger. To tell the truth, my career as a comedian didn't take off for quite a while. Till then, my life was pretty rough, to say the least. I believe those experiences made me who I am today. So keep at it, Haruka-chan. Don't give up. Alright, I won't. I'll see you around. Thanks, Shimada-san. I don't know why I just tried to add a round to that. Shimada-san is just as nice in person as he seems on TV. So she said it's very serious and professional, huh? They put in incredible amounts of effort. When I shot all beating them, I have to put in even more hard work than they do. Alright. Pre-meeting. Attend a preliminary meeting about show taping. Well, that just about wraps it up. Hopefully now you have a good understanding of how the show is going to go. Yes, thank you very much. Alright, we're through here, then. Thank you. Phew, okay, that meeting's done. We'll get back to the agency. Hold it right there, Samor-chan. Yes? Well, aren't you a cute little thing? Oh, boy. Huh? I'm sorry, can I help you with something? Oh, that's right. I didn't introduce myself, did I? I'm the producer of the informational show Campus Festival. The name's Takami. Oh, the producer? My apologies if I was rude. Yes, I'm Haruka Samura of Dino-chan. Sure, I know who you are. Never missed an episode of the Princess League. Been rooting for you since the beginning, you know. Oh, you have? Thank you very much.
Hmm?
You may say you're even cuter in person than you are on TV. Really? Absolutely. Yeah, I think you're just great. Say, how'd you like to be on my show? Huh? Really? Yeah, sure. After all, I have the final word on who gets to be on the show. Oh, well, thank you very much. It's just one thing, though. Yeah, my creep radar is going up. There it is. I think you know what I mean. Yep, there it is. What are you talking about? Don't pretend to be so naive. You know the drill, right? Be on my show? You keep me company for a night. A little business deal. You're talking about sleeping my way up the ladder? Hey, keep your voice down. Don't act so shocked. Sure you've done something like this at least a time or two. Well, certainly have not. Let go of me. Come on, what have you got to lose? It's a great opportunity for you. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Damn. Who asked you to poke your nose in?
Yeah.
Forget it, then. This girl would recognize a good business opportunity when she saw one, but guess I was wrong. She recognized a creep when she saw one. Well, good luck with your career. I think you're going to find it's harder getting up that ladder than you thought. Are you alright? Did he hurt you? I'm fine. He just grabbed my wrist. The Takami guy is famous for trying to sweep up young girls like that. You weren't going to go along with it, were you? No, of course not. Good. I didn't think our opponent was doing anything like that to get ahead. Well, I better get going. Wait. Yeah? Thank you. Thank you for saving me. Look, I wasn't trying to rescue you or anything. Just I hate that crap Takami tries to pull. Tried the same thing with me once, too. Of course, I didn't go along with it, either. I just can't stand to see him up to his old tricks. Anyway, you better watch yourself. You're too trusting. Not everybody in the world is so nice, you know. Thank you. I'll be careful. Glad to hear it. Oh, and keep what I told you between us. You hear? Can't have you telling Meyer Nakai-san. Huh? Oh, alright. Look forward to going up against you again. See you. Wow, Tisa Tatsusa-san rescued me. I think she must be a good person at heart. Alright, so I think there's one more story-based one. Out of curiosity, I doubt it, but... Okay. Yeah, it would have to be from an actual agency story then. Agency side story then. What should I check? Schedule. Princess League rehearsal. that's it for rehearsal. Do you have any questions? No, no questions. I'm looking forward to the show. Yes, me too. I must say, Haruka-chan, I'm very impressed. It's amazing how far you've come in such a short time. You've been the Princess League host for a long time, but not many have had the momentum you've had. You must be practicing twice as hard as everyone else. Oh, I don't know about that. I can't compare myself to others. All I know is I'm doing the best I can. Good for you. Love your attitude. Girls like you are what make this show great and make it shine. You want to know why I've hosted this show for so long? It's continued to be so popular. It's that right there. Well, captivated by people like you. Captivated? Yes, captivated by the fascinating spectacle of you beautiful young ladies giving your absolute all to make your dreams come true. It's mesmerizing to watch you hone your skills and vie against one another, sometimes winning, sometimes losing. Simply put, the performances are always entrancing. I do not know why I cannot talk right now. Young girls who watch you on TV are drawn to it too, and in turn they go on to become the next generation of idols. It's absolutely fascinating, don't you think? Gee, you're very serious about all of this, aren't you? I'm a little surprised, to tell the truth. Sorry about the speech. Guess I'm sort of different from how I appear on TV, huh? A little, yes. By the way, do you know how long the Princess League has been on the air? No, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, no need to apologize. After all, it's been on since before you were even born. Princess League first aired about 20 years ago. I'm the third host the show has had. Wow, it's been on that long. Pretty surprising, huh? But throughout the years, a lot of big-name idols have gotten their start on this program. That's what kind of legacy and influence the Princess League has. So your being on the show is really a huge opportunity for you. Yes, you're right. The previous host handed the show over to me. He told me the Princess League stage is the hallowed ground of dreams. Told me it was our duty to provide this important site for girls to pursue their aspirations to become idols. Simply greenhorn to TV, his words made me realize what big responsibility I had, and made me value my new work all the more. Dulce-san. But you participants in the Princess League have a duty to uphold as well. We do? It's up to you to give the next generation of girls hope that they, too, can follow their dreams as they watch you up on that stage. You see, a dream isn't something you use and toss aside. It's more like a baton in a relay race. You have to pass it on. That's what I believe, anyway. So, I wish you the very best of luck, Haruka-chan. Thank you, Dulce-san. I'll do my best to pass on my dream.
Nah.
Pardon the lecture. I'm done now. I'll see you at the show. Wow, Dulce-san is so much more serious than I ever would have guessed. I need to make sure I'm just as serious and responsible as he is. Let's do one more thing just to get the agency up. Let's try something we haven't done yet. So under here. Appear on the late night show Running Girl Run the Streets of Sutton Bori. Well, let's see how this works. I'm assuming it's just the running game, but we'll see. Okay, this is the starting point here. Yeah, let's get this over with already. Are you ready? You don't need to explain everything, do you? Maybe just briefly? I'm sorry, but I wanted to make sure I got it. I was hoping I wouldn't have to keep talking to you. Whatever, you're new. This can't be helped. Look, what I want is pretty straightforward, so listen up. Yes, sir. I apologize for the trouble. Goal of Running Girl is to get to the finish line within the time limit. When you hear the signal, start running. To run, follow the on-screen commands, alternately pressing L1 and R1. Try to press the correct button when it's highlighted on screen. Time your button pressed correctly and your running speed will increase, but remember the faster you run, the faster you have to alternate between button presses to succeed. Don't reach the finish line within time limit, you'll automatically be given a chance to retry. The show can shoot up to 3 takes, so you will have to have 3 chances to reach the goal within the time allotted. There, get it now? Yes. Oh, this will be interesting. Yes, I understand. Thank you. Finally, jeez, let's start filming already. Look, how was I supposed to know if you didn't tell me anything? Alright, everyone, ready to go.
レッツスタート。
Ah,
大阪蒼天堀にある脇道。この閑静な脇道を走り抜ける。
I don't think I'm managing this one. Cut. Great job, some more sand. Oh, thank you. Wait, that's good. That's kind of running I like to see. We sure sway now. Oh, I don't like you. Right. Yeah, thanks. Heh. Lots of idols are on this show, but not many have been able to do it in just one take. Really? Well, I'm glad you got a usable take. All I did was run as fast as I could. That's the most important thing. You only achieve true satisfaction when you really give it your all. Satisfaction is so powerful, even the viewers can feel it burning through them. Yeah, I get it. I think. Hey, AD, I feel the fire burning inside me. Need a break. Finish up for me here, will you? Alright, you got it. Oh, okay. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, folks, that's a wrap. Let's pack it up. I honestly thought I failed that. That went up more than I thought it would.
うまくいったよね。
You choose reach level 4 with an improved studio environment. You'll gain more experience from lessons. Singing and appeal can now be raised more efficiently. And do we get anything? Nope. Alright. There we go. Alright. The more I can do heat, the better. Alright. Now remember what the actual story is. Right, go to Soten to apologize. Oh, there's an ad box there. Okay. Never mind, that's the gift box. Okay. Person's waiting for me at the taxi stand. 1 second. Cannot interact with it. Alright. I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but I want to check on something. Curiosity, like I doubt it, but I mean. I'll sneak in. Oh no, never mind. That's just the apartment. Okay. Oh, the roof is probably one, huh? That's what I need to see. Magazine cover, maybe I'll take a look. What is it to read? Absolutely nothing. Okay. Alright, to Sunbori TV then. Or Sun TV rather. Oh, hello. I swear I looked at this before and thought it was one and it didn't let me. Okay, this is a nice spot. Use Shuf Kucho. Just 2 more then. This photo looks great. Alright, he's leaving me at the taxi. Arka-chan, are you ready to go? Yes. I'm all set. Okay, off we go then. Okay, let's find Mada-san. Alright, let's take a look around here. Okay, so I can't go through this. Mada-san. Ah, the people from Dynachair. We're terribly sorry about earlier today. Our sincerest apologies. Wait, hold it right there. Pardon? Good timing, you two. This is perfect. Huh? Oh, we have that famous model. I can't seem to remember her name. Scheduled to go on our game show, but she up and canceled last minute. So was in an uproar. But here you people come along, like get from above. What do you say? Think you can take her place, young lady? What? Yes, of course. Arca's schedule is open for the rest of the day. What do you think, Arca-chan? Can you do it? It says some sort of game show. Yes, of course. I'm just very curious about this. I'd love to go on. Great. That's the spirit? Hey, Hayashida. I found a fill-in. A fill-in? Wait. You're Haruka Sawamura. Wow. Are we lucky? Alright. Let me explain how it's going to go. Right this way, if you would? Yes, of course. So are we participating in the game show? Are we hosting the game show? Like, host it loosely, but... Oh, so Mora-san, thank you for coming. Hello, thank you very much for having me. Have you ever watched the show you're going to be on today? No, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I haven't. Alright, let me give you a brief rundown. Sunbori Love Check Quiz is a late-night quiz show. So I'll suggest the show features trivia questions about Sunbori and tests the contestants' love for the town. Oh, I see. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Questions are all multiple choice, with only 2 options. You hold up a circle sign, or an X sign is your answer, so circle will be correct, X will be wrong. Or it's true or false, rather. You're free to do anything you want until recording starts. Alright, thank you. What should I do? Should I make sure I understand how the show's going to work? Yes, just in case. Better make sure I understand what's going to happen. I think I get how this works, but just be sure. For this quiz, you'll be asked 10 trivia questions. The questions are multiple choice, so either circle or X to select your answer, press circle to hold up circle sign, X to hold up the X sign. Try to get as many as you can correct. You have 10 seconds to answer each question. If you don't answer within that time, it will be counted as an incorrect answer. Your goal is to answer at least 7 questions correctly, but if you manage to get all 10 questions right, the reward will be greater. Let's see. It should be good now, right? Alright, it's pretty much how I thought it was going to work. Yeah, I got it. So, more sand recording will start soon. Are you ready?
Hi.
Yes, I'm ready. Like, I'm not, but this is as ready as I'm going to get.
当店堀ラブチェッククイズ
So, Morsan, that's the first time guest on the show. Would you like to say a few words before we begin? Oh, I've never done this before, so I'm really nervous, but I'll do my best. So you should do your best to calm your nerves, huh?
それでは参りましょ
Well, let's get started.
うクイズスタート
Sunbori Love Check Quiz begin. Name of this town is spelled Sunbori, true or false?
お願い。嘘。
Ah. Oh, I read the H as a B. There are no parks in Sunbori, true or false? That has to be false.
当たって。やったー。
The name of Haruka Sawamore's talent agency is Dino Chair. False.
こっちかな。オッケー。
I still don't understand this chair part, but I'm sure Dino is from Dynamic. Excellent, I hope you can keep up good work. Now on to the next question. At Dino Chair, Haruka Sawamore-san has her lessons on the 4th floor. That's true.
お願い。
Excellent, I hope you can keep up. Alright. There are no game arcades at Sunbori. Oh, that's definitely false.
こっち
We've
かな。
literally been in the Sega Arcade. Oh, Sega Arcade. The name of the popular duo on Prince League is now T-Set. That's true.
当たって。ですよね。
There isn't a single carrier. Oh, that's definitely false.
こっちかな。
I read the H as a B and made a mistake on the first question. Because I would have had 10 if I had not done that, I think. Alright. Because we only need one more correct to pass. There's both a takoyaki shop and a takoyaki shop in Silverport. That has to be true.
当たって。
Wow, really? Okay. What's the famous crab restaurant? Kani Doraku, I think.
こっちかな。
Okay, we passed. Silverbore's bustling bridge with the round plaza is called... That's the Iwao Bridge, isn't it?
お願い。よし。
You're correct. Literally, I got 2 questions wrong. Okay. And one of them was because I read too fast. Now, some more sand. Let's see how you did. Eight out of 10 correct.
悪くない結果でした
Did very well.
よかったです。
I'm so glad. For meeting the 7-question goal, you win the title of Sunbori Buff and 10,000 yen. We do need the money. You won 10,000 yen.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you. So that's it. Join us next time on Sunbori Love Check Quiz. Got more experience. Oh, that's an agency up one. Alright. Oh, almost at 1,000 fans.
うまくいったよね。
Fantastic job, Haruka-chan. I was a little nervous. No, it didn't show. You really stood out. Thank you. Anyway, let's go see Mada-san again. Alright.
いいでしょう。今日のことは忘れます。パク社長には昔お世話になった義理もありますしね。
いえ、こちらこそとんだ失礼を。
本当にすみませんでした。
ま、この話はもうなしにしましょう。それよりな、はるかちゃん。
はい。
そのメイク、自分でやったん？
あ、いや、これは社長に。
そうですか、パクさんが。
いや、いまいちですかね。
いや、全然ええよ。そうやなくて、はるかちゃんを見てるとな、昔のパクさんを思い出すなって。
昔の社長？
朝と昼、そして夜、会うたびに綺麗になっていく女。この業界におるとな、女っちゅうのがつくづく信じられんようになってくるんですわ。女は化け続けるってな。T セットで決まりやと思っとったが、こりゃとんだどんでん返しがあるかもしれんな。
Okay, so he's actually a somewhat fair judge then.
なんで
Alright.
もないで。ほら、プリンセスリーグの決勝戦頑張ってや。
なんかええ風が吹いてきたって感じやな。このまま波に乗ってけたらええな。どないかした？
なんだか緊張してきました。
ちょっと大丈夫やって。はるかちゃんやったらクリスティーナもついてるし、僕かって社長かってみんなでバックアップするから。
そうですよね。私やってみます。
そうやで、そこな。そや、僕はこれから事務所戻るけど、はるかちゃんはもう直帰したらええわ。今日は盛りだくさんやったしね。もうヘトヘトやろ。
ありがとうございます。
そしたらまた明日ね。気ぃつけて帰るんやで。
はい。
Well, seems right. It was quite a day. Go home and get some sleep. There's actually something I want to check first. Wrong way. That might be a key. Let's see. I cannot interact with it. Wait, I got a... No, I did not. Okay. The ones that I can see shining I can't grab are bugging me. Oops, too far. In one direction. Alright. Here. I didn't think so. Alright. Ah, okay. This ram came to the alley because it was quick, but it worked out. Alright, there's some scenery here. You have Ashitaba Park. This photo looks great. Realizing how lucky I got in that quiz on a couple of things. Another lock key. just a little looking around thing. Okay, can I go in here? Something I want to check. She's reached level 5. You can now take on new TV and press jobs. Okay, now check the ATM. Oh, I probably don't have the... No, I do have it on me. I'm just really confused on how it works. Alright. Decent chance that... Nope. Just worth a shot. Let's double check out something before we go. Just off. I really thought that would be one of them. Alright. Just in case. Nope. So I doubt this. It's not gonna hurt to check. Truthful amount. Oh, okay. Got it. Well, that means we can do something else now. Just 10,000. Alright, now Yoko said that the guy was across from our agency. We essentially find a great place here in Sunbori, but just too many to choose from. Okay, you're the restaurant guy. Try some more stuff. Something on TV. What are we doing here? Not bothering with that right now. Yeah, we did pick up a locker key, so... Oh, 2 locker keys, alright. H1... Silver plate, that's to sell. Another silver plate in F2, alright. I can't imagine it's you. Where? No, I can't enter that. Okay, Tom's Cabaret Club, got it. So no idea where the guy could be. Maybe I should talk to Yoko again. Let's just say we need to have at least 20,000 yen on us. We've got that now. You forget what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, here's a reminder. Hair message love song, and it's over in Shofukucha. On the same street as your agency. Okay, hair message love song. Probably folks everywhere. Been down this alley yet? Guess I must have. Down the way back. Alright, let's see. Where the heck? Bookstore. Cabaret Club. It's not there. Clearly a restaurant. Okay, it's not one of those things actually labeled, right? So that's coffee. do something stupid with this. Oh, that works out too. I cannot go up there. Let's see. Cabaret Club. Cannot go up there. Just hope they have a feeling that this sign is not going to be in English. I could be wrong on that. Oh, it's right there. I passed by it multiple times and it is in English. Alright. The salon Yoko-san told me about. Got the money, so let's give this a try. Wait, it says the treatment's only 6,000 yen. Why did Yoko-san tell me I need 20,000?
いらっしゃいませ。
Well, what can I do for you?
あの
Oh, is the stylist who does Yoko-san's hair here?
はい。
Oh, that'd be me.
Eh?
Huh?
Hmm?
Or are you so surprised?
いえ
Oh, no. It's nothing. Yoko-san told me all about you. This way, please. All done? That'll be 20,000 yen, please. Huh? The sign said treatments are 6,000 yen. Oh, didn't Yoko-san tell you? She wanted me to sell you this original shampoo and leave-in treatment. $1 each. Oh, alright then. I'll take those too.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much. That's why Yoko-san said I need 20,000 yen. Still, 7,000 yen a bottle sounds real expensive for shampoo and treatment. She didn't mention anything about this. I'll have to complain to her when I get back. Yoko-san, you never mentioned anything about buying shampoo and treatment. Oh, so you did buy it. Thank you, Pumpkin. Thank you for what? It's her brand, isn't it? Don't tell me you didn't notice. It's right on the label, see? It's on the label. Oh, it's your own brand? There you go. These are my own special shampoo and treatment I developed with my years of experience working with hair. Makes your hair shiny and luxurious. My wallet flush with cash. Everybody wins. Oh, and how did you like that hairstyle Lester recommended? Rather studly, right? What? The guy with the suit and afro? Well, that was a surprise. Or, I mean, yeah, he was great. You see how you two would get along just fine. I know, right? But hands off, Pumpkin. It's all mine. Sure, of course.
それじゃ
Use me again if you want to keep learning the secrets of true beauty. Come with Heat Gods versus the maximum level. Now use Climax Heat Princess Suite concert battles. I think it's been that way for a while at this point. Well, let's see what her next thing is. Blah, 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 yes, okay.
はい
How's your way of looking at things changed after all you've been through? Well, I've learned about a lot of things I never really thought about before. I think maybe I've become a little more appealing as a woman. Well, confident aren't we? Shall we put that to the test? Let's see what you can really do. How do you do that? Well, you go here and sing, but dressed as you are now. Then come tell me how you felt.
あの
No makeup either? That's right. Otherwise, it's not really a test. Okay, I'll give it a try. Lucy wants me to perform at the parking lot in West Shofukucho. It's in front of Komi-in. Maybe I'll have a look. Komi-in, alright, Okay, so I'm going to guess it's... No, it can't be. That is the only parking lot I see there. Wait, what's so... Yeah, it's gotta be... Okay, somewhere down here. I'm down here. Oh, I mean, that works. Checking on the footpath. I see it maybe being a photograph spot somewhere down here. I'm gonna assume it's not this. Oh, it is that. This is the spot Yoko-san was talking about, but am I really going to sing here? This piece of paper. Oh, it's a note. Wait, it's from Yoko-san. Dear Bumpkin, I want you to sing here in front of people who have no idea who you are. Go back to me if you're able to win the crowd over by the end of your song. Yes, make sure you stay on the beer crate when you sing. Wait, I have to sing on a beer crate? So I can't even dance? Are you gonna perform or something? Oh, well, hurry up. I don't have all day. I can do this. Just believe in myself. Alright, we know how this works. Remember, I have more hearts now. Not a lot, but more. Okay, good. I did already get the combo. I was expecting the mid thing to not happen. Okay. Well, we passed. Thank you. That was great. Just got yourself a new fan. Well, thank you. I hope you'll keep rooting for me. I really know the performance. I'm proud to tell Yoko-san about this. Okay, what? Let's triple check on something. something. I didn't think so was worth a look. Alright. Oops, too far. Absolutely glowing. Nice work. I was really nervous at first, but I think it went really well. Did you learn anything by singing unannounced in front of people who didn't know who you are?
はい
Notice that all I've gone through has been really important in making me who I am. I also learned how hard it is to attract new fans.
そうね
True, and yet you managed to do just that. So now, your performances have been staged to present you in the best light as a pop idol. Simply stepping onto a stage has been prepared for you isn't enough. Wherever you are, that's your stage. Wherever you stand, I want you to place yourself in the limelight. I understand. Can you use idle heat more often? Oh, that's it. I have taught you all the secrets of true beauty now. Huh? Is that everything?
え
That's right. Nothing more to teach you. It's up to you to pursue your own unique form of beauty from now on. I will. Thank you so much.
えいいえ
Don't mention it. Besides, I did this for me just as much as I did for you. You did?
え
That's right. As I mentioned before, you remind me of someone I was unable to help. I assumed Park, and that made me want to take you under my wing. By helping you, I felt like I was helping that child from so long ago. It took just a little bit of weight off my shoulders.
ごめんなさい
Sorry I make it sound like I've been using you.
あの
No, it's okay, but I'd like to hear more about the person you mentioned.
そうね
Our friends who shared the same dream, I was much younger back then. We're about the same age, in fact. We're both just getting started, and we promised each other we'd make it to the top together someday. It was tough going at first, but we sure had fun. After I was hired to work with a big-name idol, everything changed. I passed up such a great chance. I started getting lots of work while my friend faded into obscurity. I wish I could use my newfound success to pull both of us up.
え
Back then, I was too busy with my own career to worry about others. Not forgetting the promise that we made. So engrossed in my work, I didn't even notice when my friend quit the business. It's so sad. I've regretted it ever since. I could forget my friend like that. But why didn't I try to help? I stumbled into full-blown neurosis until I started hating being a stylist. In the end, I left my career and everything I had worked for behind. And the costume I gave you, Bumpkin? I originally made it for my friend. I'd never bring myself to get rid of it, but I'm glad you were able to wear it. I can end my stylist career without a heavy heart. Yoko-san, it's been a pleasure working with you, dear. But I believe my work is done here. Maybe it's time we moved on. Move on? Are you going somewhere, Yoko-san?
え
Why wouldn't I? It's not like I'm from here. Yeah, I'm willing to bet you're from the country, aren't you? Anyway, I should probably start packing up and whatnot. Yoko-san's helped me so much. I wish there was something I could do for her before she leaves. I really like this side story. Alright, let's talk to her one more time. Thanks for all you've done.
はい
Something like you want to thank me? Are you kidding? You have a long way to go before you'll be worthy of such honor. Honor. I want to do something for you, Yoko-san. Isn't there something you want?
いいえ
No, nothing. I don't want you spending any more of your energy on this. I'd rather use the time to polish your skills. Look, she's going to tell me what she wants. I wonder what would make her happy. I know, maybe Yoko's friend Momiyama-san knows what she likes. Remember correctly, Momiyama-san should be in front of his shop near the south end of Bishamon Bridge. It's worth a try. Is Bishamon the side I'm on? No, this would be the EWOW. this one should be Bishaman. Yes, okay. South side. Alright. Just because this is interesting. Okay, nope. I don't know why this specific story got me sucked in, but it did. Alright, Mummy Yamsen, right, okay. Block key. Far. There he is. Oh, you're the girl Yoko-san's working with. Haruka Sawamura, it's nice to see you again. Does something matter? Or are you back for another dance battle? Blah. No, not this time. I wanted your help in thinking of a present for Yoko-san. Present?
Hi.
Yes, she's been so good to me. I really would like to thank her by getting her something, but I have no idea what to get. Since you were friends with her, you might know what she likes? No ideas? It's not that. You see, she's already received a gift from you. What do you mean? Did Yoko-chan tell you about the kid she wished she had helped? You know her old friend?
Hi.
That's true. Yoko-chan told me how you remind her of her friend. By helping you, she feels like she could finally be free of her regrets. You, along with your hard work, are the greatest gift you could give her. My hard work is a gift to Yoko-san, huh? Yep. Plus, she performed that costume that was originally meant for her friend. I'm sure it made Yoko-chan very happy. That's it. The best thing I can do for Yoko-san is to sing in that costume she gave me. Thank you so much, Momoyama-san. I know exactly what I can do for Yoko-san. That I could help. Glad this creepy old man is still good for something. Okay, so you're not the least creepy. Now you have to excuse me. No, he's creepy, Haruka. He's very creepy. Now you have to excuse me. I have to run. Wait, Haruka-chan. What's a rush? Yoko-san said she was leaving town soon, so I want to thank her before it's too late. Yoko-chan's leaving?
Hi.
Yes, and that's why I'm in a rush. See you later. She's sure a handful. Are you talking about Haruka or Yoko? Alright, time to get back to Yoko-san with the gift of song. Okay, but where? At this point, I do just want to complete the story. I'm invested. What's wrong, Bumpkin? Some of the under bond? I don't have anything else to teach, so... No, it's not that day. I want to thank you for all you've done. Thank me? Don't be silly and tell how much you appreciate my help, and that's more than thanks enough. Sorry, but I won't be able to live with myself until I've done this. Besides, I think you're going to like this. Just give me a minute to get ready. My Bumpkin, that costume. I'm going to offer you as a song, so today I'm going to sing just for you in this costume. I'm going to sing my heart out for your friend who never got a chance to wear this. Bumpkin. I'm going to put everything I've learned from you into this performance, Yoko-san. I might as well do this now. Okay, pretty sure I've already passed. Oh yeah, I passed. Okay. So, what do you think? It's a little rough around the edges, but you've got appeal. I don't think I can even call you Pumpkin anymore. That's a relief. Thanks so much for all you've done for me, Yoko-san. I'm never going to forget all you taught me, and I'll treasure this costume you gave me forever. Keep at it, and one day you'll perform on an even bigger stage in my costume. Can't wait to see you do that. Haruka.
Hi.
Yes, finally said my name. What? Do you have a problem with that? Take it back. You'll always be a pumpkin to me. Whatever you say, Yoko-san. Well, I guess you get going, but I'm so glad I was able to see you in the costume I designed for my friend. He's really special. Huh?
Hi.
Wait. What? Did you just say he, Yoko-san? That's right. Why wouldn't I? I mean, I was so happy to see you in his costume, so... What, seriously? You mean that friend you've been talking about wasn't a girl? Huh? When did I ever say my friend was a girl? Besides, when I look at that costume, man, anyone could see it was made for a young guy. Made for a guy. It sure looks like a girl's costume to me. Come on, Bumpkin. You have to learn to think outside the box. At the times, girl. Oh, of course. Yoko-san? Wait, is it... It's not... Is Uda-san... You know what? That makes sense why she was looking at Uda-san the whole time. Oh, Uda-san. That's right. Uda-san was Yoko-san's boyfriend a long time ago. Oh, Udi. I'm sorry, Yoko-san. It was all my fault. I should have told you before I quit the idol business. I never knew it hurt you so much. What? He used to be an idol? Udi. Guessing on the pronunciation there, but based on the fact that his name is Uda, Udi makes more sense to me than Uddy. Yoko-san. Udi. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, you never heard? That kid Yoko-chan wish she could have helped? She's talking about Uda-san. What? So sorry, Yoko-san. Please forgive me. No, it's all my fault, Udi. I promise you would make it to the top together, but then I abandoned you. But Yoko-san said Uda-san was an old boyfriend. He was, in a way. They need each other, and they accept each other as they are. In that sense, they're more than lovers. They might have been lovers too, of course. There's nothing wrong with that, you know? I ought to be young again. I'm so jealous. Oh, thank you, Momi-chan. So you brought Udi here, wasn't it? I heard you were leaving, and I figured that you two hadn't even met up yet. So it's really Haruka saying you should be thanking. She's the one who told me you were leaving. Thank you, Haruka. I had that monkey on my back for far too long. I feel absolutely liberated. Yes, thank you, Haruka-san. I think you knew Yoko-san all along. Haruka-san? This can't be just coincidence. I'm surprised too. I mean, I never would have suspected that you used to be an, idol. Well, that was a long time ago. It's just too competitive for me, though Yoko-san stayed and kept fighting. Anyway, I may fail as an idol, but I always wanted to put smiles on people's faces one way or another. Going on those events with you was my way of doing just that. Uda-san, I had no idea. You need to keep spreading your joy on stage. Come down, I could never be. That's right. Never forget that you and your costume are simply bring with Udi's, Uda-san's and my hopes and dreams.
Hi.
Yoko-san, don't worry. I'll work hard for all three of us. Good answer, and delivered with just the right enthusiasm, too. Maybe leaving town, but that's no excuse for you to slack off. And don't let me hear you've been causing problems for Uda-san or else.
Hi.
Okay, Yoko-san. Thank you for all you've done. I'll see you around then, Pumpkin. I mean, Haruka. Now trigger the climax heat state at any time, thanks to everything Yoko has taught you. If you use climax heat from now on, the climax heat gauge won't go down. Huh. That was extremely worthwhile then. Alright. Alright, it's very specific thing I do. I don't remember where it was. I think it was here. It was not. What's it? Oh no, okay. Next one over. Now here I'm not getting through. Okay, that just takes me down here. Got it. I really feel like this should be one. Oh, not that big a deal. Alright. I did lockers, so. A1. Bronze plate, so more stuff to sell. B4. Stamina Royale. And a Chance Stone. That was from I4. Alright. Really see if there's something shining there and I can't interact with it. Alright. Gonna move on. Also, I just realized. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. Actually, do. Let's see. forgot. Okay, so I have a feeling this is not something that's going to be useful. Alright. That away. That may be useful. I honestly have no idea. This will not be useful. I'm sure it's going to be safe anyways. I was feeling that. Actually, I was wrong last time when I thought that, so who knows. In the morning, I should get some sleep. Yep. Busy day tomorrow, I should get to bed. Oh, this one actually is chapter end. Okay. Chapter 2. Hope Lives On. That was good sleep. Okay, better get to the office for my lessons. I still have no idea where that last photography spot is because I'm only missing one. I got them all pretty easily with Sejima. An email from Akari. Long time no see. My dance friend has been bugging me about having a dance battle with you, Haruka. You mind taking her on for me? She said she'll be waiting near a tree on the Sotenbori footpath. Okay. She wants to have a dance battle with me? I wonder what they're like. Actually a little nervous. It's Akari's friend, and I do want a chance to try to make it up to Akari for the other day. So some Bori footpath somewhere behind Zubaraya and near the trees. Got it. I'll go check it out. Okay, which one's Zubaraya? Okay, got it. It's the north footpath. Alright. The trees. Just double check. That's right, okay. Let's see. The person who wanted to have a dance battle with me should be around here somewhere.
Nah.
Hey, over here. You Haruka Salmora, the idol everybody's talking about? Well, yes, I'm Haruka Salmora, but I don't know about the everybody's talking about part. As if. They're talking to the town around here. Do you know? I'm hearing about this idol dancer who's on the Princess League and how she's been talking down the dancers around her one by one. Taking down the dancers around here one by one. Oh, really? Sorry about that. I have to apologize. Here's who lost you are the ones to blame, right? That's right. I messaged someone who wanted to have a dance battle with me. Oh, right. Yeah, that'd be me. Let's see if all these rumors were true. I'm Maki, the leader of a dance group called the Hipsters. I hope you'll accept my challenge. Genre's hip-hop. Hip-hop? Yeah, I don't suppose you do much hip-hop, being an idol and all. But that's the only kind of dance battle only kind of dance I do. I'm injured right now, too. I'll be able to give 100%, so I guess that'll make us about even. Put difficulty normal, genre hip-hop, health normal, dance high. What do you say? Want to take me on? Sure.
はい
Alright, I'll do it. I can see why you're doing so well in the Princess League. You've got spirit, I like that. Let's not waste any more time then.
よろしくお願いします
手加減せえへんで。
Now. Ah. That was a barely win. I forgot about the end of the hip hop. I like that song too. Sorry, I'm checking on something. All right. No way. Maki, you lost? Ooh, you're good. I'm not back to the top of my game yet, but I certainly believe you beat me at hip-hop. Thank you. No wonder you're doing so great in the Princess League. It's an entirely different genre, but you have all the basics down. I underestimated you. Well, you got me this time, but next time we dance, things will be different. We all healed up in top form. We'll see what happens.
Hi.
I guess we will.
ありがとう。
Thanks for doing this today anyway. Anyway, I guess I'll be seeing you. Alright, you two. Let's go. Okay. Could we pull it off? But it wasn't easy. Hip-hop is tough. Haruka? Oh, Akari. Did you see the bow just now? I did. Haruka, you're just incredible. I believe you actually beat Maki. You really have talent, you know that? You're really talented too, Akari. I'd apologize to her for what happened. Akari, I've been wanting to talk to you about last time. I'm really sorry.
ごめん。
I'm so sorry, Haruka. Huh? About last time? About my attitude? I'm really sorry. Me and Christina didn't do anything wrong. It's all my fault. Just about to apologize to you. I'm sorry, Akari. I felt so bad ever since it happened. I've been thinking about you this whole time, but I was too scared to call you. What a terrible friend I've been. I even trying to talk to you when I knew how much you were hurting. I'm so sorry, Akari. I felt the same way. I've been wanting to apologize to you this whole time, too. I'm just too afraid. Some friend, huh? Akari, Hey, have you been keeping up with your dancing?
Eh?
Yeah, sure. No, dance is just about the only thing I have going for me. Well, I'm really glad to hear it. Hey, enough about all that. Let's just go back to being friends, yeah? Yeah. Well, I've made up. What do you say we go get something to eat? My treat. Are you sure? That sounds great. Hey, let me just go grab my things. I'll be right back. Do you have time for this? Haruka-chan? Oh, Yui-chan. It's been a while. I think the last time we saw each other was at school and we ate lunch together. I think you're right. I haven't gotten any emails from you lately. I've missed you.
ごめんなさい。
Sorry about that. I just figured you were busy with work and didn't want to bother you, you know?
はるか。
Back. Oh. Kari, let me introduce you. This is Yui Namaki. She goes to our school too. Being a transfer student, I didn't have any friends at first, but Yu-chan went out of her way to be nice and talk to me. Sure, you and I already know each other. You do? Yep. Kari-chan and I live really close, so we always see each other on the way to and from school. That's how we became friends. I know the two of you were friends. What are you guys up to right now? I'm just about to go get something to eat. Want to come with us? Really? You don't mind? Of course I wouldn't mind. Let's go together, all three of us. Yeah, okay. Great then. Hey, what do you two say to Okonomiyaki? So you've been doing dance battles together, huh? I knew you were in dance, Kari-chan. I bet Haruka-chan's pretty good, huh?
そうだね。
She's incredible. She even beat Maki from the hipsters. Just seen it. It's amazing, right, Haruka? She gave me a real workout. If she hadn't been injured, I don't know if I would have won. Yeah, right, Haruka. You should have more confidence in yourself, girl. You're a pro now, remember? I guess you're right. Well, let's eat. Hey, Yui, your okonomiyaki's burning. Yikes, it's starting to smoke. What? No way. Oh, my poor okonomiyaki, what do I do? I can remember the last time I went out to eat with friends. I feel so happy right now. I think I ate too much, but it was so yummy.
そうだね。
Nice breathing in your stomach, Kari. Hey, you ate more than I did. So much fun today. I don't have many friends, and I'm always working, so I never get a chance to do anything like this. That's why this day meant so much to me. You think if you two are ever free, we can maybe do this again sometime? Marka, are you hearing yourself right now? Huh? Of course we can. As a matter of fact, we're dragging you out again with us next time, like it or not. I mean, we're friends, right? That's right. Gosh, you two. Thank you so much.
じゃあね。
So, girl, getting all serious on us? Well, you have to go. But remember, we'll be coming for you soon enough. See you later.
じゃあ。
Yeah, I'll email you, okay? Bye, Haruka-chan. It's just nice to have real friends. Alright.
ほんまほんまやって。
Thanks for everything. I had no idea you and you were friends. The three of us should get together again. I am always really impressed when I see you dance. Keep at it, okay? I'll be in touch. Adios. Alright. Oh. Glad I ran into you today, Haruka-chan. You're probably busy, so I didn't want to bother you too much. I'll send you another email sometime. That okonomiyaki was pretty tasty, huh? We gotta go again, Yui. An email from friends sure just me up. I feel like I can work even harder now. Oh, an email from Akari. Hey, Akari here. Are you busy now, Haruka? I have a favor to ask. I have another dancer friend who wants to dance with you. If you make it to the entrance of Bunzaemon Outdoor Mall, I'd appreciate it if you could go and see them when you get the chance. Alright. I won't cut off, but I get who it was. Someone else wants to have a dance battle with me. I wonder who it'll be this time. Says I'll be waiting near the entrance to the Bunzaemon Outdoor Mall. Okay, let's go see. Alright, hold on. This is a nice spot. View of Suddenbury Street. How did I... Okay, it's the only reason I didn't get because it was night. This looks great. Well, before we do anything there... Oh, I can't go that way. Alright. Huh? Miss? Excuse me. Are you Haruka-chan? That big idol from TV? Recognize that face anywhere. That's right. I'm Haruka Sawamura. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, you look at that. A famous star like you, just strolling down the street. Yeah, I know. I want to try something like takoyaki before you go. Me? But... don't worry. It's on the house. As you can say, it's not exactly busy. As you can see, it's not exactly busy here. Bit of a slump, you might say. So can't stand it because my takoyaki is really good. Gotta give it a try? Sure. Alright, I'll try some. There's a good girl. Here you go. Real Magutako takoyaki. Nothing more Osaka than this. Oh, you're the guy I got this six-pack from Ryoko. Okay. Thank you very much. Phew, it's hot. So what do you think? Good, right? It really is. It's delicious. See, what I tell you. It's the city, if I do say so myself. Just can't figure out why people ain't lining up to come get it. They gotta advertise more or spruce up my stand or something. I tell you, I'm stumped. If more people would try a bite, they'd be hooked, I'm sure. You think so? Oh, that's awfully kind of you to say. Thank you, Haruka-chan. Hey, if you ever get a chance, maybe you can talk this place up on TV. Oh, I don't know. I don't get many chances to say whatever I want on TV. Yeah. I'm just pulling your leg. An idol, after all. It's not like you're a comedian or anything. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. You'll be my manager for a day? Do that for me? I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Manager for a day? What'd you have me do? I don't know. Just stay in front of the shop, maybe? Thought I'd do the trick. Would that really draw in customers, do you think? Wouldn't it? That'll get me to stop by. Well then, how about a handshake event? Shake hands with whomever buys your takoyaki. Huh, you'd really do that for me? Of course. Oh, but wait. I'd better check with my agency to make sure it's alright. I don't have any objections, though. It'd be fantastic. They said yes. I thought it would be a great idea to help out a local business. They did? Wonderful. Start getting ready right away. I'm just in my work outfit. Alright folks, today we have a very special guest here, Magutako singer Haruka Sawamura-chan. She's agreed to be my manager for a day. For our special bargain, a sampler 3-pack of takoyaki, only 100 yen. Each lucky person who buys takoyaki today will receive a warm handshake from our special manager for a day, Haruka. Step on up and try this takoyaki, everyone. It's absolutely delicious. I'll take a pack. Hey, you're Haruka-chan from the Princess League. I'll shake your hand. Mommy, can I shake Haruka-chan's hand too? I'll take some takoyaki. What do you say, Haruka-chan? How about some nice warm handshakes for wonderful new customers?
Hi.
Of course. Go over the handshake procedure before I get started. Nope, we know how this works. But even defaulted to no. Thank you. Guess I don't need to. I better get started on handshakes.
何話そう爆裂感謝
そんなことないですよ。ありがとうございます。
何話そう
沢村遥です。
好きだよ。
私もです。ちょっと待ってね。ありがとうございます。
可愛いんだろうな。
輝いてるよ
ちょっと待ってね。そんなことないですよ。ありがとうございます。
何話そう
よろしくお願いします。
超美人じゃん
またまた。ありがとうございます。
何話そう
沢村遥です。
輝いてるよ
そんなことないですよ。ありがとうございます。
楽しみだな。素敵じゃん。
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
楽しみだな。
沢村遥です。
その髪型いいね。
ちょっと待ってね。本当ですか？ありがとうございます。
緊張する。
Alright. Getting the hang of that now. I'll probably put the agency level up because it is technically an agency job. Thanks so much for doing that, Haruka. Oh no, I was glad to. There's so many customers lining up. Sure can draw a crowd. All seemed over the moon to shake your hand. I'm going to have a whole slew of new regulars thanks to you. It's a great success, if you ask me. Better roll up my sleeves tomorrow, because it looks like I'm going to be busy. Thank you, Haruka. I'm just happy I could help. There's your reward for being my manager for a day. Doing a little extra, too. At 30,000 yen.
Eh?
What? Are you sure? Thank you very much. To me, you should be thanking you. You gave Magitako a boost today. Hope you'll be back. Got 2,800 experience, leveled up. Alright. Alright. I forget exactly where I am. Uh-huh. Ah, that's where I am. Okay. Which I actually should have realized. This new word Magotaki was. I think I still said that wrong. Blue downer. Pardon me, miss? May I ask you a question? Me? By any chance consider yourself a gamer? A gamer? No, a gamer. A person who likes video games? I mean, yes. I suppose I do like video games. I knew it. In that case, could you spare a moment of your time? It's right this way. Oh, I know what this is. Okay. What do you want me to do? Well, my apologies. I should have been more clear. It's nothing weird, I assure you. If you could just spare a minute, you'll be back in no time. Yep, there he is. Doctor, I've brought a girl gamer. Sorry it took so long.
Ah.
At long last. I can finally begin the experiment. Experiment? What kind of experiment? I'm Dr. Minamita, and this device is the new version of my fighting simulator, Inner Fighter 8 Road Battle. Inner Fighter? Call it IF8 for short. IF8 is a revolutionary game device of my invention. The device is special electromagnetic waves to allow the player to play inside their own head. I need to test it out. I'm afraid I don't really understand. I'm not surprised. My dear, IF8 is still in development, you see. I am indeed its creator. There's still a lot about it I don't quite understand myself. Thus, we need to test it. This particular IF8 is a female version. I've modified it to be specially suited to female gamers like you. Susan here was so proud of this modification, I rushed to Osaka to see it, but apparently it's only suited to female players. Here you are at last. So I'd be the very first one to use it? Precisely. But there's absolutely nothing to be afraid of, my dear. I'm sure you'll enjoy it immensely. In this game, you'll become a magical heroine, combat fearsome enemies deep within your mind. Have you always dreamed of doing something like that? I suppose when I was younger. Now this game makes that dream a reality. But instead of trying to explain, perhaps I should just let you try it for yourself. You ready? Oh, just a minute, Doctor. Before she tests it, she'll need to sign the agreement we talked about. Agreement? Let's maintain absolute secrecy around the IF8 project. While it's being developed, we therefore need you to sign a non-disclosure agreement. A non-disclosure agreement? Well, I don't know about signing something so sudden like that. Your cooperation would be most appreciated. It isn't as easy to acquire a female game tester as one might think. Will you please consider helping us? Just to become the magical heroine of your dreams, it's just a sign away. Alright. Alright, where did I sign?
ありがと
Oh, thank you. Wonderful, my dear. Assistant here will prepare the document for you. Meanwhile, I'll be getting the device ready. Now, before we begin, allow me to explain the particulars. At Fate, as players move along the street and vanquish enemies using their magical powers. Our for boss awaits the end. Defeat this boss, and you'll receive a boost to your abilities. Not those of the player character, but your own. My own personal abilities will increase if I win the game? Precisely. I'm afraid we're still in the process of gathering data, so only one city is available for play at the moment. You'll be able to play other cities once you collect enough data, but unfortunately you'll have to wait a while for that. Ordinarily, one play would cost 10,000 yen, but for this first time only, we'll let you test it free of charges. Well, that just about covers it. Try it out right away, or if you prefer, you can have me explain again. Alright, we'll play. Way to play the game.
Ah.
Very well. Without further delay, let's begin. It looks like this still works. Oh, they caught on to me. Got the controls for a second. Oh, come on, you're not even on screen. I'm not going to miss the jumping, so jumping, dodging, for the jumping duck right now. So we'll just go straight beat him up. All right. Yeah, that works. So you cleared it. Congratulations. You should now experience a boost to your own abilities. You've given us some great data. That's me Hikage increased. Want me to come back any time? We'll be here waiting for you. Thank you for your help, and we hope to see you again. Alright, now. I don't want to be here. There's a specific place I want to go.
Oh.
I should be able to get to it from here. Got all 5 pictures. I'm pretty sure the guy was on Fisherman Bridge. Too far. Okay.
Huh?
Oh look, it's Haruka-chan. Hey, you're right. Oh, I think those two are in my class at school. Hi, Haruka-chan. It's been a while. We've been watching on TV, you know. Still, where have you been? How are you ever come to school anymore? It's been crazy busy now you're getting so popular. Oh, well, I don't know about that. Oh, I haven't been to school in so long. I can't even remember these girls' names. What do I do? I was about to go have some okonomiyaki at that restaurant over there. Want to come along? Me? Hey, yeah. We can ask you all about show business. What do you say, Haruka? Want to come? Should I go? I don't have that many chances to make friends at school. This might be a good opportunity. Alright, we'll join them. Cool. I'm pretty sure we need to heal anyway. Alright? Sure you wouldn't mind, I'd love to come along. Oh, don't be so polite. Classmates, aren't we? Yeah, let's go. We're going out to eat with somebody famous before. Oh, okay. Guess I should get them talking. What should I talk about? How is school lately? How's school? What do you mean, how's school? Well, I haven't been able to attend very much lately. No, nothing's really happening. It's gonna be winter break soon. Nothing's happening? That's not true, Madoka. Yamamoto asked you out, didn't he? Okay, so I was right on that. On how I was going to get their names. Alright. That's not even important. I got a boyfriend already anyway. Okay, this girl's named Madoka. I better not forget it. You said Hiromi, but you're turning things up with Shino-senpai. You're texting him all day long. Blech. I don't even text him that much. This girl's Hiromi. I'm sure I didn't have to ask my classmates what their names are. Madoka and Hiromi. Okay. I'm sure it's going to come back at some point. So you know how skin dries out in the winter? That's why you gotta take care of your lips. You can blush and kissable. It's no biggie during school, but you don't want to be on a hot date and puckering up with bone dry lips. You want them cute and tempting, yeah? Oh, no doubt, no doubt. You agree, don't you, Haruka-chan? Oh, yeah. Lips get chapped all the time. Yeah, but you know how there's all kinds of lipstick? Gotta choose wisely. You know Connie-chan? She used Nintendo's Marouge. You saw it on TV, didn't you? Is that why you're all about Marouge lately? Rome, you use Appleton, right? Yeah, Appleton's the bomb. It's super glossy, so it makes my lips all shiny and perfect. I don't know all these brand names I've never heard of. I knew what they were talking about. Hey, Haruka-chan, what are you using on your lips? Huh? You like a lipstick? To keep up with them, what should I say I use? Connie-chan? I don't know. Connie-chan, I think? Wait, what? Connie-chan? She doesn't have her own line yet? Do you even know who Connie-chan is? She's a pretty famous model. But forget that. I want to know what kind of lipstick you're using. Oh, that's right. You're listening to us, Haruka-chan? I'm kind of distracted. Sorry. Screwed up. I didn't think having a simple conversation would be this hard. Anyway, Haruka-chan, I know you're busy, but what about school? Are you planning on going to college or anything? I don't know. I really thought about it. There's just so much work to do with work. Oh, so you might not have to deal with entrance exams or any of that. No, maybe not. Must be nice. Wait. Though, if you're not going to take entrance exams, what's the point of going to school at all? Geez, Hiromi, that was kind of mean, you know? It's not like Haruka-chan doesn't want to go to school or anything, right? Right, I like going to school. Okay, but I'm still kind of confused. Why do you even bother with school, Haruka-chan? Spend time with friends? Yeah, I wish I could spend time with people my own age, whether it's in class or just hanging out during lunch. That way I could get away from the work side of the world. Oh yeah. In the idle world, everyone your age is competing for sales and attention. You can't really make friends with them then, huh? You really relax with some people outside the business at school. Just that I haven't made many friends yet at school. Really? We can be your friends, if you like. It's so cool to be friends with a celebrity. I totally brag about it. Oh yeah, Haruka-chan, can I tell my friends about you and how we're friends? Well, sure. Of course. I just want to know me as a celebrity. I don't think I can ever be just a regular friend. Must be so cool to be a pop star, Haruka-chan. You get to meet all sorts of celebrities all the time, don't ya? Yeah, Haruka-chan, didn't I see you on TV together with Nonomiya-kun the other night? Wait, really? I'm a huge fan of his. You get to talk with him, Haruka-chan? What was he like? Nonomiya-kun, I don't remember him. No, I didn't talk to him at all. I don't really have any friends in the celebrity world. Sure, maybe not yet, but if you play your cards right, you could even date Nonomiya-kun someday? Don't like guy celebrities hit you up for your number or email? The true manager won't let you date anyone? Doesn't that suck? No, there's nothing like that. So you've got a boyfriend then? No, I don't. Why not? It's no fun not having a guy around. Why find yourself a boyfriend because she doesn't want one? Romance isn't a priority right now. Oh, because, romance isn't really a priority for me right now. It's not all that important anyway.
Huh?
Is that some guy dig at us? Huh? We got boyfriends. We got something against us thinking romance is important? That isn't what I meant. Well then, what did you mean? Gee, Haruka-chan, not as nice as how you present yourself on TV. Oh no. It's really not the way to make friends, is it? These people are not going to be your friends no matter what. I don't like them. That was so yummy. Well, I guess we better get going. I'll be seeing you, Haruka-chan. Some of us don't have all that much in common with us regular high school girls. No, I wouldn't say that. Anyway, we better go. So we gotta rush off. We're meeting up with our boyfriends. Of course, I understand. Bye-bye. Someone tells me that no matter what I said was going to be the wrong answer. I couldn't keep up with the conversation at all. So just don't fit in with other high school girls. Haruka-chan. Hmm? Oh, you-chan. I just want to say, you literally have two friends. Those two girls are in your class, aren't they? You guys go eat okonomiyaki together? Yeah. I'm jealous. I wish I could have gone and spent some time with you. Everything alright, Haruka-chan? Well, it's just those girls were talking about all kinds of stuff, but I just couldn't seem to keep up with the conversation. It's because I don't have a regular high school girl life, well, with my job and everything. Because I don't really fit in. Well, you don't have to worry about that, Haruka. Everybody is like those two girls, you know? Huh? Different people like to talk about different things. You're not the only one who feels like she can't keep up with certain subjects. You really think so? Actually, I know so, because I'm the same way. I have a hard time finding something to talk about with other people. But not with you. Ah, you-chan. You shouldn't have to work so hard to keep up with others, right? What you have to do is be yourself. Be just the way you are. That's the Haruka-chan I want to be friends with. You really like me just the way I am? Just the way you are. Yeah. So if I ran into you, Chan, if I hadn't, I would have been feeling pretty down right about now. No way, you are a regular high school girl, you know. That's how I think of you anyway. You're not just some famous idol. Who are you? Thank you, Yui-chan. You really cheered me up. Well, I guess you're probably all full now, but next time, let's go eat some okonomiyaki together, you and me. Yeah, that sounds great. Can I please get where I'm trying to go? I don't even know where I am at this point. Okay. Now what? Hello, Haruka? It's Yamara. Got a sec? Yes, of course. The names Watami and Watamichi ring a bell. They're restaurants, right? I'm actually staying in front of Watami right now. Oh, you are? Perfect. Why's that? Now let me back up a bit. Watami's a Japanese casual restaurant, and Watamichi is a charcoal grill restaurant. They're both parts of the Watami group, and both are looking for a new poster girl right now. A poster girl? You want me to apply? What, you think I'm just sitting on my hands over here? I sent in your application a while ago. Matter of fact, I just got a response from them. So you passed the first stage. Really? I did? Next is to go audition process and interview. So I need to fill you in on that. By the agency when you get a minute? Yes, of course. Thank you, Mara-san. By the way, you might want to check Watami out before the interview. I mean, you're right there, so that works out perfectly. Want me to go in all by myself? Yeah, I guess you're right. It might feel kind of weird going in alone. Alright, never mind. I'll be waiting at the agency office. See you soon, kid. Why the hell we're here? Oh, that's the sushi place, that's not Watami. Wait, is that Watami? Okay, that's Watami, got it. Alright, well, I'm here anyway, why the hell not? Wait. Where's your door? There we go.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
Okay, never mind. Alright. Please, no more corruptions. Okay, pretty sure it's you. Howdy, how's your photography going? Well, I hope? Yeah, I shot 5 locations. That's excellent. Let me take a look. These photos are wonderful. Great job. I'm sure we can use them in advertisements for attracting tourists to Sonbori. It's reward, I promise. Go ahead, take it. Wait till the end. Thank you very much. Alright. Okay. Oh, look, it's a river. Okay. Oh no, I'm not ready for hard yet. While I'm in this area, let's head to the outdoor mall and do that. I'd assume it's... Oh, you're a side quest. Well, let's see what this is. Hello, are you interested in broadcasting communications or becoming an announcer? Our school will give you specialized training. Sonbori Announcer School, and right now we're offering a free introductory class. Free class? That's right. More than 90% of the students who graduate from our program have related broadcasting or other voice-related jobs. Put together a rich curriculum which trains the broadcasting student in enunciation, intonation, diction, and proper language usage. Interested in becoming an announcer? Me? Not really, no. Of course, it's perfect for anyone who wants to work in the voice-related field, voice actors, TV talent, narrators, presenters, etc. Oh, I see. A lot of those skills sound like they might be really helpful in my line of work. You'd at least like to try an introductory class? It's completely free. You can even take it right now, if you have time. Sure. Alright. I'll give it a try. Wonderful. In that case, right this way, please. Thank you for coming. Class will begin momentarily. Huh? Am I the only student? Yes, I'm afraid no one else is expressing interest at the moment. If you're in luck, now you receive all the teachers' attention. Hello there. Sorry I've kept you waiting. I'm Sagusa, the headmaster of the school. Well, what a pretty young student you have. You found us, Fujimoto-san. Prepared for a career in broadcasting. Yes, forgive me. I gotta introduce myself, didn't I? My name is Fujimoto, and you are? Oh, my name is Haruka Sawamura. Oh, what a pleasant voice your young student has. Our curriculum could help you polish and refine your speech quality even further. Now then, Sagusa-sensei, if you would start the lesson. Alright, well, Sawamura-san, it looks like you're the only one here, but let's begin, shall we?
Hi.
Yes, please. We have the lesson on proper language usage. As you know, many people are guilty of misusing language in their everyday lives. Of course, this doesn't pose much of a problem when speaking to friends or family, but it won't do for an announcer speaking on national TV. I kind of prefer it when people do just, talk naturally rather than the stiff stuff that they do on TV. Alright. Embarrassing would be to make a mistake when speaking in front of millions. That would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? This brings us to your first problem to consider. I'll give you 3 sentences. You tell me which of them contains a mistake. So choose a sentence that is incorrect. Precisely. Here we go. Which sentence has a mistake in it? He is just as tall as Alyssa and I. Alyssa and me did our homework together. This is as good. It's the second one. I think number 2, Alyssa and me did our homework together, is incorrect. That's correct. Very good. Sawamura-san? Well, you're quite good at this, aren't you?
Yeah.
I don't think that one was all that difficult. Perhaps, but I believe a lot of people wouldn't have known the answer. Indeed, the people who did their homework are the subject of the sentence, so the pronoun should be in subjective form, i.e. I, not me. You do hear that kind of thing quite a lot, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes, it's commonly used and rarely understood, but still incorrect nonetheless. That's the part that I don't get. If it's really understood, who the hell cares? Let's continue on to the next problem, shall we? Now then, which one of these 3 sentences contains a mistake? I literally cried for an hour. I would do it regardless of the cost. If I'd known, I would have done it differently. It's the literally one. Thing number 1, I literally cried for an hour is incorrect. No, that was fine. People do tend to use literally incorrectly, however, when something's actually literal truth. For example, I literally cried my eyes out. Of course, they really didn't. That's correct. It's number 3. If I'd known, I would have done it differently. Oh, would of. It's the of instead of have. Got it. Again, it's perfectly acceptable. It's incorrect about it. Well, it should be would have, not would of. People do misinterpret would have as would of very often in colloquial speech, but they are in fact incorrect. Yes, I do hear those a lot. Interesting, isn't it? Let's keep going, shall we? See, I didn't even think of it because, again, if it's understood, who the hell cares? Now then, which one of these 3 sentences contains a mistake? I accidentally took the wrong bus. He made a complete 180-degree turnabout. I love fruit, e.g. bananas and grapes. Complete 180 turnabout doesn't make any sense. Because I love fruit, e.g. bananas and grapes is correct.
Yeah.
How I accidentally took the wrong bus wrong? Really? What's wrong with that one? Again, I didn't even notice. My sister would be great on this. Oh, I see. Goodness, I didn't even notice that. Language usage is a difficult thing, which is why our course comes so highly recommended. I do hope you'll consider enrolling. One came because she said it was free, but I guess they're going to try and pursue me anyways. That's enough of an introduction to proper language usage. There are skills that need to be cultivated as well for voice-related work. What do you think so far, Sawamura-san? Of course, it's packed full with useful information. When you agree? Yes, of course. So I hope you'll enroll and continue studying with us. Don't get ahead of yourself, Sagusa-sensei. Class isn't over just yet. Right, now, the use of tongue twisters will practice being able to speak rapidly yet clearly. Yeah, that's not going to help for me at all. Essential skill for any announcer. Tongue twisters? That's right. Clear enunciation and fluency are essential for any voice-related career. Are you ready to start? Give you a tongue twister and you'll say it as fast as you can. Start with one of the more common tongue twisters. She sells seashells by the seashore.
Yeah.
What? Oh. I picked the shells one, didn't I? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Yeah.
That goes way too fast. It's the first one. May an anemone sees an enemy anemone, and please note that's pronounced anemone. Anemone? Those colorful sea creatures with tentacles, right? Many an anemone sees an enemy anemone. Okay, I'll do my best. That one I got. Alright, very good. Now say it again. Can't believe it. You got it exactly right. That's incredible, Salmore-san. Can't believe it either. I'm so happy. I'm very impressed. Must have a natural aptitude for this sort of thing. Not even close. Concludes our introductory class. Thank you very much for coming today. Thank you for such an interesting lesson. For that, if you truly are interested in a voice-related career, you would need quite a bit of training here or school first. I'm sure you can tell from the introductory class that you have many areas of weakness. Don't you worry, Salmore-san. We can help you. We'll support you every step of the way as you work toward your dreams. But I really don't have the time for that right now. I took the class because it was free. What you're thinking, you're so busy already you just don't have time. Yes, I'm afraid that's true. Sorry, but I can't enroll in your school. Not to worry, we also have a home study kit for busy students like you. You can train your spare time at home. Pardon? It includes a textbook on proper language usage and an anthology of 1,000 tongue twisters as well. Maybe yours for only 5... No. What? 500,000 yen? Because that's the usual price. But because you already... Still no. Oh no, Sakusa-sensei, are you sure? That's far too much of a discount for these wonderful materials. Yes, well, Miss Salamura is truly special. She deserves the opportunity. What do you say, Miss Salamura? There's a chance to play. Yeah, not a chance. But I don't have that kind of money. Think of it as an investment in your future. Wasting a lot of money now, but the return will be well worth it. Literally do not have the money. Both me and Fujimoto-san think that with these materials, you'll learn the proper use of the language and gain confidence in your skills. Me and Fujimoto-san think? I think so that's incorrect. Shouldn't it be Fujimoto-san and I think? Oops. Sakusa-sensei, what are you thinking? Sorry, but I don't have that kind of money. Afraid I won't be buying your study kit.
Yeah.
But they really are wonderful materials, well worth the price. Okay, so you're obviously a scam. They contain examples such as me and Fujimoto-san think?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was just a simple slip of the tongue on my part. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I have to be going now. Really did enjoy the lesson, though. Thank you very much for your time. But...
Yeah.
Darn, I really thought we had her. Oh, it's worth the level at least. Let's go with good lesson. Okay, now where are they? entrance of Bunzelman Outdoor Mall. Okay, so that's basically where I am. So, is it you? Let's see, the person who wanted to have a dance battle with me should be around here somewhere. Okay, over here. Hey, Akari. Is your son Morse-san? Yes, that's right. I had Akari invite you here for me. I'm Aya, of a dance group called the House Queens. Nice to meet you. So, house-style music then?
Hi.
Nice to meet you too. What about you? I hear you've been warring over people ever since you beat Maki. I haven't been warring over people. That's right. Arca wouldn't do that. What a terrible thing to say, Aya. Oh, never mind. It doesn't really matter to me either way. Let's get straight to the point. I'll have a dance battle with you. Genre is house. House? Yep, that's what I do. I bet it isn't your best genre, so I'll give you a handicap. How about it? You in? Might as well try.
Hi.
Alright, I'll do it. You will? Great. Let's get started then. Good luck, Haruka. I probably should have done the heal me yet. Alright.
よろしくお願いします。行くよ。
Alright. Well, that was easier than hip hop. Are you for real? I can't believe I stand lost. Well, Haruka, you did it. Well, I gave you a handicap, but you have beat me anyway. From that town, who can blame me for worrying over people a little? Again, we're not. I must really not worry over people. I was just teasing. You know, something tells me we'll be having another battle someday. No handicap next time, though, okay? Phew, managed to pull it off again somehow. There's a lot more to house dancing than meets the eye. Unbelievable. First Maki and now Aya. You got some amazing talent, girl. Oh, I don't know about that. It's probably just a fluke. I'm sorry, I keep asking you to come out here like this. I know you're busy, it's just there are more and more girls who want to battle you. Usually just tell them no, but when first-rate dancers like Maki and Aya ask, it's pretty hard to turn them down. No, that's okay. Besides, I learn a lot from battling such talented opponents. You mean it? I was relieved to hear you say that. Oh, by the way, are you free at all right now? Sure, I have time. You and I are planning on going shopping. Want to come with? Shopping? I'd love to. Great. I'll call you then. makes sense. We're at the mall anyway. Dude, we must have gone to 1,000 shops. But we still didn't end up buying anything, did we? I guess we're kind of high for a poor student like me. I'll have to wait for a sale. What about you, Haruka? You work and make money. I bet you can buy any clothes you want, huh? Huh? Oh, no. I'm still just a newbie when it comes to my job. Besides, I don't really care that much about clothes. I can attest to that. I think I've only ever seen you in the same 2 or 3 outfits. Ouch. I'm afraid you might be right, though. Hey, do you guys mind if we stop by Don Quixote for a minute? Sounds good to me. Let's go. Alright, we're in here.
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh, nothing to do that. You know, sometimes they have equipment in Don Quixote, but not always. Not this time, though.
ありがとうございました。
Alright. I recommend to Don Quixote. I always see a million things I want. Someday when I'm rich, I'm gonna buy everything in the store. Let's buy the whole place out, huh? That's right. They'll have all the snacks and drinks I could ever want. 24/7. Where's Yui? There she is.
ね
Are you all done shopping, Yui-chan? Yeah, I'm all done. I bought detergent and all kinds of other stuff we need at the house. Oh, that's right. You do the housework for your family, don't you? That's right. I have 3 little brothers, and now that Mom's gone, I do all the cooking and laundry and cleaning. Wow, I didn't know that. What about you? Did you buy anything? Are you ready to leave yet? Yes, I'm ready.
あかりちゃん
Okay, let's go then. Come on, Akari-chan, we're leaving. Coming! Ah, you're Kate. Okay. Maybe someone will not be blocking the UFO capture I want this time? Well, should we go home then?
あ
I guess, wait a minute. I have an idea.
ね
See how we're all together, why don't we go to Prince Circle? Prince Circle? Great idea. I haven't done that in a while. What do you say, Haruka-chan? Okay. Alright, here we go. Well, we did this before, so it's just a matter of timing.
ゆい
Hope it came out well. Oh. Didn't have to do it. Yui's done printing yet? Not quite. Okay, here it is. I'm actually pretty surprised they didn't have me do the minigame. But I like it. I haven't taken a Prince Circle picture with friends in ages. How about you, Haruka-chan? I don't think I ever have.
Eh?
What? Seriously? Yep. Sure, this one forever. Yeah, me too. Actually, I'm surprised the Prince Circles didn't
じゃあね
do that well around where I am specifically. Alright. I better get home. Thanks for hanging out, you two.
じゃあ
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. See you, Haruka-chan.
じゃあね
See you. Thanks, you two. A Prince Circle filled with my friends. Little things like this are really special. An email. I wonder who it's from. This Haruka Sawamura, Lady Panther. You Haruka Sawamura, I've heard rumors about you. I'm a dance battle. I'm waiting at the parking lot in South Shokucho. Another person wants to have a dance battle? Wonder who it is this time. It's supposed to be waiting in South Shokucho parking lot. Go check it out. Yeah, why not? Alright. Other side. This is just leveling up and saying the stats up, so I might as well keep doing it. And they're enjoyable. Don't know why, but I like rhythm games. This is the parking lot. No? I mean, I can't imagine it's a coin locker lot, but maybe. Either way, I wonder how everyone's doing back home. I miss it. Oh, that's right. On Mars, San said I have an interview with Okinawa Tourism Magazine. I've been so busy I nearly forgot. Oh, I got an email. It's Ayako. Thank you for the money, Haruka. Don't overdo it, okay? We saw you on TV the other day. All of us at Morning Glory were thrilled. Ah, everyone watching my TV? That's so nice. It makes me happy, even though it's kind of embarrassing. Better write back. Just glad to hear from you. Is everything okay back home? Oh, she answered back already. She's doing good at this email thing. Thanks, but we're fine. We're as happy as ever here. How about you? Want us to send you some Goya? Yeah, you don't have to worry. Of course, I don't want to worry about me now. Let's see. No, thanks. I'm good on Goya. Soon I'm going to do an interview for Tourism Mag. Maybe you'll all get to read it. That gets them excited. Can't wait to see how they react. Come on, Ayako. Why are you taking so long to write back? Oh, here we go. Is that interview the one where you answer questions from readers? Make sure you do a good job. Why is she being so pushy? Let's tell her. Okay, thanks, Ayako. Off to work now. Talk later. Love, Haruka. It's relieved to hear everything's alright back home. My last message was weird, though. Yeah, almost like, like it's a hostage situation, huh? Oh, it's time for the interview. Better hurry to the Bunsenman Outdoor Mall studio. Alright, well, I'm going to save here for now, and we'll pick it up next time. So, thank you guys for watching. In this case, next time, have a great time, wherever you may be. Bye, guys.